Holiday treats and feast. The year everything wobbled. It was the 1950s, and our family was getting ready for the post-Christmas party we always had on the 27th. By then, folks were getting ready to get out of the house again, and it gave us all one last excuse to stretch the holidays before the new year came. Everyone brought food, some more than others, and usually the table ended up crowded with casseroles, platters, and pies. That year, though, something funny happened. My aunt was the first to arrive and proudly set down this perfectly pink ring of ham jello salad. It glistened under the light like something in a magazine. Not even 5 minutes later, my cousin showed up with her own mold, this one creamy looking and filled with leftover turkey. She said, "This is what everyone's making now." We all nodded politely, but my brother kicked me under the table and grinned. Before long, the whole table was covered with jello, orange with vegetables floating in it, a cherry one shaped like a star, loaded with fruit cocktail, pineapple lime cheese, which smelled sour and sweet all at once, even a tall green tower that looked ready to topple if anyone so much as breathed on it. It was pretty, I'll give them that. The colors sparkled like stained glass. Eating it was another story. Mom took a little scoop of everything because she was always the polite one, and she told us kids to do the same. I pushed my spoon into the ham jello and it wobbled at me. One bite and I knew I was in trouble. The salt and sugar didn't belong in the same mouthful, that's for sure. I forced it down fast before my face gave me away. All around the table, people were chewing loudly, smiling the way you do when you're trying to be nice. The kids weren't so careful. My cousin whispered, "Gross," and shoved hers to the edge of her plate. Dad sat quietly, poking at his food. Finally, he leaned toward Mom and whispered, "We need something else." Next thing I knew, he had his coat on and slipped out the door. He came back 25 minutes later with his arms full of grocery bags. Hot dogs. Dozens of them. I never saw so many people to be happy to the smell of hot dog cooking. The whole house perked up, kids hanging around the stove, grown-ups setting their plates aside like they had been rescued. When Dad came out with the first platter, everyone pounced. Mustard, relish, ketchup, it didn't matter. It was real food, and it didn't wiggle. The jello stayed on the table, untouched, shining more like holiday decorations than supper. People chuckled as they compared which one looked the fanciest and which one they were most afraid to try. My aunt admitted her orange jello with vegetables probably wasn't her finest idea, and someone else said the cherry star at least deserved a prize for presentation. The room was full of laughter, and with hot dogs on every plate, nobody minded how it all turned out. After that, Mom made sure everyone signed up for what they were bringing. No more surprises. But whatever, and whenever someone brought up that night, people would grin. Merry Christmas from the Paawz house. See you tomorrow.